All right, let's move on to new releases. Oh, this
All
is what
right.
everybody's been waiting for. Everybody's been waiting for Ship to talk about GI.
Talk
Joe.
about
That's why they're all
Torchlight
here.
3! Torchlight 3! Come on, let's talk about it!
I haven't played that one yet.
Me
You
neither.
played that one? Okay.
No. I don't know who to ask.
The reviews are bad for it, though. For
Are they?
Torchlight. Yeah, mediocre.
Then never mind.
Let's hear about GI Joe.
I'll still play it. It's co-op, right?
I want to hear about GI Joe.
I want to hear about G.I. Joe. I've been playing G.I. Joe. Operation
How many hours of
Blackout.
GI Joe are you into?
What is that?
How many hours are you?
Oh,
into?
I'm only like 4 levels in, I think. I haven't had much time to play it since I got the code and since we're recording this.
I think I might be around where you are as well. So, I think we're at an even. Did you do the part where you have to drive in the
hiss?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I did that one, and I think I did the one after
Is this
that
game good? Just tell me if it's good
in
or
the
not.
snow.
Should I bother downloading it or not?
So
Yes, you should.
you should download it.
If you like GI Joe, you should download it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I watched a lot of GI Joe as a child.
Okay.
I'm very familiar with the cartoons.
I think
seen all of them,
you'll
I'm sure.
like what they've done with the property.
Is it
Like-
as good as the last good Transformers game?
It's better as far as what they've done with the characters
okay.
and like the property. If you want to talk about gameplay, not quite as engaging as that Transformers game was,
Okay.
but it's at a similar level to that Transformers game.
Fair enough. That's good. That gives me a lot of information.
Yeah, so it starts up and you boot it up and I'm like, I don't know. I have zero idea what I'm in for, like as far as quality goes or what they did with the license. Like coming into it, I assume they just completely screwed it up. That's my go-to for like
It's safe. It's safer that way.
what are they possibly going to do with the G.I. Joe license? Why do they have the G.I. Joe license? What's going on here? Why are we getting a G.I. Joe game? But you turn it on and all of a sudden, like just on the start screen, it's playing like not the exact music.
It's like a pastiche of the GI Joe theme.
Yeah, it's all orchestral type stuff.
I thought the same thing as you.
And it's like, holy crap! What they've done something here. This is not what I expected. I expected really crappy like guitar hokey
generic rock and roll music.
Generic.
It's not that.
Yeah, just like trying to make G.I. Joe something that it's not is what I expected. Like trying to like pep up G.I. Joe, but instead you get like the mixture of the G.I. Joe theme and the Cobra theme all like together, which kind of surprising. So then you start it up and it's kind of a cell shaded Fortnite type of look to it.
Yeah, it's like if Fortnite had like a Borderlands filter on it. That's how I would describe it.
Yeah, and they definitely. I mean, you've played a ton of Fortnite, but
Yes.
it feels like
I have.
It feels like they tried to make the movements somewhat Fortnite like.
It's not nearly as good. To
Correct.
be honest, it's
Correct.
not nearly it. The biggest problem with the game is the controls. Aiming is not as precise or easy as I feel it should be. It's a little loose.
But it's got the snap on, so
it does
it's
have
in
the snap
in
on.
the general direction. But I get what you're saying though. There's some kind of oomph that's missing from when you make contact with somebody when you're shooting them.
Yeah, it's not as precise as I'd like it to be. I will say the couch co-op is a lot of fun. All that I have played, and like I said, I'm probably about 4, maybe 5 levels in. I've played with my son. We've been playing it. Yeah, we've been playing it together. He's been having a lot of fun. He's been able to play it, which is a nice change of pace. There's no blood in the game, which is nice. I like the main conceit that the GI Joes, when you play as Cobra, you're not shooting a bunch of humans. You're shooting the reprogrammed bats that GI Joe stole.
Yeah, it's a good conceit for.
It's a really good conceit.
Otherwise, they have to make everybody parachute out of the planes before they blow up.
Exactly. Instead of having to do that, it's like, no, everyone's a robot. Everyone but you is a robot. So, that's fine. That works. It's fine.
The voice acting is good because it's not the exact voices.
No,
but it's got the same style of voices, and I would say the vast majority of them are pretty well done.
How's
There's a
Shipwreck
couple
in
of
the
them that
game?
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about that one, guys.
Shipwreck's not in the game.
What?
Shipwreck, they call him out. He might be in there.
I mean, I don't think he's playable.
He's not playable, but he might be a cursory character.
Yeah. Dial tone and mainframe show up a lot.
Of course
But-
they do.
Yeah.
Those
They're
are
not
key-
playable either.
Key characters.
My son is asked me, is sci-fi the coolest of the G.I. Joes? Because that's, we got it to playing as sci-fi, and he thought he was so cool. I'm like, sure.
I question sci-fi as well, but Gretchen's like, I think he's probably a good choice because he's different than the rest of the characters.
Yeah, he's fine. It works.
Yeah. But you can tell the people who made it know their G.I. Joe. Like they hit the right beats. Like the first level, you start off and you're on the flag and you're Cobra trying to take over the flag. And so there's parts like where you get on big guns and are shooting down Sky Strikers. It's cool. The banter's pretty good.
How's Cobra Commander's voice?
Not bad.
It's close. It's close to a cartoon, but it's like someone doing the voice.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for, I think. Pretty much.
Yeah, like they didn't try to reinvent something with this. They understood the characters and what people liked about it. So
Good. They should make a Transformers game next.
I think they
should.
did.
I wish this game had a bigger budget, obviously, because it still is very much a $40 game or something like that. It's still a $40 action game, but I'm enjoying it a lot.
Cool. Good. Go Joe. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. I'm looking forward to playing it also again. It's really nice. It's really the first game that my son and I have been able to play together. So it's kind of fun in that sense as well.
nice. What else
It's
we got?
got backstop in it.
Not familiar with him.
Exactly. That's the level of detail in this game is there is a backstop shows up.
G.I. Joe's got a deep bench.
Very
They
deep
do.
bench. I think there actually is a character named Deep Bench.
I've also been playing some of another cartoon game, Ben 10 Power Trip.
Really?
I have.
How is it?
My kid likes Ben 10.
All right.
It's pretty decent for a licensed kids game. It's different than the last Ben 10 game, which I'm sure you're both very familiar with.
Ben 9, you mean?
Yeah, Ben 9. That game was all just like level based, just standard. Hey, play this level, then play the next level types thing. This is an open world environment where you go and you find missions that are out in the world, and you transform into different aliens. You unlock stuff. You're powering up. It's got side missions. For a kids game, it's pretty in depth what all is going on there. The camera is infuriating because it controls fine, but for some reason it wants to keep snapping off into a direction that you're not going. So you're just like running along a building or something, and then it just like snaps to your left. You're like, what? Wait, what happened here? Why am I falling? But it's got some pretty decent mechanics in it. There's like an alien that can jet grind radio, like light around. It does some grinding on rails and stuff like that to get around. So we're having fun with it. I also see Monster Truck Championship is out.
All your jams are coming out this week.
This is Dashiell's week to shine here with all these releases. Oh, there's even a game called Robotics Notes Dash. So
Anything else? What else?
I really enjoy licensed games.
I've noticed.
I like that these things are still kind of hanging around or
Yeah,
back. They weren't hanging around. They were gone, and now they're back.
because now all games are decent, so they might as well give it another chance. They can usually make something decent.
Yeah, I there's a certain skill to make the kids games. I think like you don't want to invest too much in them and make them too difficult, but you still want to make them at least modern
And playable.
and playable. Yeah.
And sexy.
Yeah,
And
sexy is
sexy.
important.
Yes.
What else?
I don't think there's much else. Oh, have you been playing NHL 21?
No.
You
Ben-
should have it because you got the EA Mega thing.
And somebody offered me a review code of it, but it was for PlayStation. I said, yuck. No,
Okay,
thank
but you should have it on your PC.
It's not out for PC.
Well, you
They
have
don't
10
make
hours
one.
of it on the Xbox.
Yeah, I got a strong feeling it's very similar to NHL 20 and NHL 19.
No, this could be the good one.
Nope. Because you know what always happens is the next gen system comes out and the basketball game and the football game gets like some crazy bump where you can like see the like the capillaries in the guy's eyes, and hockey's like, oh, we added NHL 94 mode. You're like, great, you had that already.
You could feel the capillaries in the guy's eyes in the NBA game.
Right. You can get coronavirus from the NBA game. Like hockey's like, well, now you can play, NHL 94 online. How about that? So it's just hard to get excited about that. They just, I get it. Like hockey's not popular. It's, they're not making $1 billion off the hockey games every year. But I feel like the NBA, like the football should subsidize the hockey somehow. I know that's not how it works.
It's not how it works.
I know. I can dream though.
When's that NHL, what was it, 94 type of thing coming out? Where they have the new players and the old type
It's
game?
part of the game if you buy
it's part of this.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If you buy the Jerk Me Off edition.
I don't want the Jerk Me Off edition, but I might be interested in the old
I
style
don't
game.
think they're going to sell that by itself, but I could be wrong.
That seems like a bad move. I think they would sell more copies of that than they would of just NHL 21.
It's possible. But what are you going to do with that? I want the old players with the new engine. I don't know who the new players are. I know the guys from the 90s. I want to see those guys. Can we get that going?
Yes.
See, then I'd be interested. I don't watch hockey anymore. I don't know.
Can
these
you not
guys.
buy cards and stuff in these hockey games?
Definitely can.
Okay.
Fuck you, yeah. You can buy everything. They want you to, but it's still just hockey. It's not soccer. It's not football. Anyway, what else we got?
That's probably about it.
I think we spent too much time on this already.
Everything got out of the way of G.I. Joe. Once they heard G.I. Joe was coming,
they're like, like the Red Sea. G.I. Joe came in.
Right. That's what happened.
Got some Storm Shadow action right in the first level.